Welcome guys, my name is Chris Njigha, chrisnjigha.com, back again with you guys with another exciting one. And so wanted to bring to y'all today, share with you guys a quick tidbit, really talking about my takeaways from the Academy Awards that went down last night. I don't know if y'all watched it, but it was pretty cool. And now get this. This is funny, right? And this kind of goes into my first takeaway. I never used to be the kind of person that would watch the Academy Awards or any of the award shows for that matter. And really, I didn't really watch it per se, but I picked up on some stuff. And my wife, who's more of the communications, more of the artistic style, she watches it, she loves it, she embraces it. And over the years, I've come to appreciate it. You know, I used to be the kind of cat, real talk. I was a person that I'm pharmacy, that's what I do. I'm very science-based, I'm very facts-based, I'm very show it to me based, evidence-based. And I used to think, hey, I used to not see any value in the humanities, in like the arts, like acting, singing, dancing, poetry, writing. I used to not see value in that. I used to think that it was completely useless and pointless and that it was so subjective. And I still think till today that it's still subjective, right? One person's view of art and what's beautiful and mastery in painting or movement may be completely different from another person's perspective. And I guess that's what makes it so unique and so cool, right? But I've definitely come around to appreciating it a lot more. And people who are artists and either on the dance floor or singing, I appreciate that a lot. It's magical. There's something about its beauty that is essential to the human soul, to the human process. And so I definitely appreciated that. So 3 takeaways, right, from checking out the Academy Awards last night. So the first one was, it started off with Justin Timberlake coming out. I think I saw that part. And he started off with his song, Feeling Good, the Feel Good song. And they had a little performance and everybody kind of danced into the stage. And, there was people, it looked like people coming out of the audience to dance, and it was all choreographed, which I thought was pretty dope. I just thought it was really good. I just thought it was really, really done well. Great way to bring in the show. And what I kind of took from it was the fact that the song was talking about feeling good, right? Feeling good. Just feeling good in what you do every day. Feeling good in yourself, right? In your focus, in your vision. Maybe you have goals that you're going on for this week. Maybe we got all kinds of stuff, right? Projects, do interviews, all kinds of things. But you feel good knowing that, hey, you're on the right path. Things are gonna be okay, And I think, another thing I kind of took from it too is that people think that, and this is into my second point, right? My second point is this that I learned was that we all kind of look at the stars and these movie stars and think that, hey, they got so much money, they're doing so well, they have it so easy, it's all good and gravy for them. And I think that's a mistake. Right, I think that's a huge mistake. It's one of the reasons why I think we have like this false feeling or perspective on movie stars who have a lot of money. We think they're so rich and then they have so much, and they don't worry about any real problems and things like that. And that's far from the truth. These people are real people. They're people just like you and I. Did you see that part where Kimmel threw down all that candy and everybody was knocking down that candy, having a good time? Like, we would do the same thing. I'd be knocking down those mint things. They're good, right? They're people too. And then we forget that these people have gone through struggles. They've had struggle to get to where they are. Nothing was handed to them for the most part. They had to go. Hollywood is not a joke, right? That's one of the things that I find it interesting. It's so subjective. One person may think you're good, another 10 people may think you're crap. You know, it's really, really hard to break through. It's almost probably the equivalent of trying to make it in the NFL or the NBA, right? Like, that's not easy to do. It's not. And so if someone survives it and makes it, you got to give them credit and be happy for them. Like, you know what? Good job, because that is not easy. Like, it's not. And so we're looking at them thinking, you got all this money and you don't really care and you're rich, you don't have any problems. But they do. They have problems. They've gone through struggles and they deserve what they have. You know, what's his name? The guy, Mahershala Ali, won his Academy Award, his first nomination and first Academy Award win. Man, I was so happy for this guy, man. I'm so happy. His performance was awesome. I haven't watched that show, though. That movie. I got to watch it. Me and the wife will watch it. But man, I'm so happy for him, you know, because I'm not mad at him. I'm happy for him. I'm joyful for him. He's gone through struggles. We need to all remember that there's a struggle along in our path and that it's not supposed to be easy. It's never designed to be easy. There's going to be, if you're going to have victory, there's going to be failures. If you're going to know what the sweetness of the good life is, you got to know what the bitterness of the bad part of it is. You got to know success, you got to know failure. It's just part of the coin. And I think sometimes we forget. I forget sometimes. But that was a good reminder to see that people have gone through struggle and they win. If you stick with it, you win. And then the third thing that killed me was Viola Davis. I'm a huge Viola Davis fan, right? Not just because of her performance in How to Get Away with Murder, which is like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't watch TV rarely at all, but that is one of the shows that if my wife was watching it, I'll be walking by and I'll be like, whoa, what's going on? You know, I mean, I just think she's a spectacular actor. I think that she's just incredibly talented. I think that she's a beautiful artist, a beautiful woman, a representation of what I would want my daughter to be in strength, body, and soul. Man, I'm a huge fan. And I was so happy for her when she got her Academy Award last night. I was like, wow, that was super dope. And she killed me with this line. This is the third thing I'll give you guys that I got. She said she's so lucky. She felt so lucky to be in the profession that she was in, because it was the only profession she knew, that she knows of in the world, that really truly shows how man or woman should live, how their life should be lived. They live with happiness. They live with passion for what they have, passion for what they do. They're like so happy to get up in the morning and express the stories of people who have come and gone. She talked about the graveyard being riddled. You want to know where all the talent in the world is? The graveyard. Because people will come and go with passions and desires and dreams and talents that never go fulfilled. They go unfulfilled and they go to the graveyard lost forever, never to be found again. And she was like, man, she really commends people who can go there and dig up those stories and tell those stories in such a great way, in a passionate way. She was like, she feels lucky to be able to be in a profession where she feels the energy. How you know they're like so happy and so passionate about what they do? They could do this and not get paid a dime and they would still love it. I know cats like that actually, who are actors, aspiring actors who love it so much they would go and do it without getting paid. That's how much they love it. That's passion, folks. That's a vision. They see a vision of where they could be and what they can give the world in art and soul and expression, and they live for it. Man, if we could all kind of roll that way in what we do, like, I'm not passionate about acting like that, but I have my own passion, my own vision. You know, take a moment to think about what it is you want to give, right? I think about it a lot now because I know that the more I think about it, the closer I get to it. So I'm all over it. So that's my sharing tips for you guys. I hope that was valuable. I hope that was good for you guys. Hope you could take it with you during the week and, you know, meld on it, because I know I am. I'll be thinking about stuff all the time. So hope it was valuable. Hope you liked it. Also, if you're running a business and you're looking to generate more leads in your business, feel free to check out that resource that I got there to help you generate 50 leads per day free. All right. So that's it, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Till the next time, I want you guys to be blessed and stay hungry.